Siddhanath, it seems that all suffering distills to two fears: the fear of never attaining the fruits of a desire, and the fear of losing the fruits of our efforts to the impermanence of life. Is this the base duality then at the core of all delusion?
Yes, as I've taught many a time, that everything in a relative world, whether it be a person, place or thing, has to undergo change. Evanescence is the nature of Maya. Impermanence and change is the nature of duality. And therefore, we must invest your time and your efforts not in something which is impermanent. We should go to something which is permanent and constant. When you invest in a bank, you don't go to Sumatra or Japan by the seaside and invest in a bank, because that's where we have the maximum tsunamis. And in Sumatra you have a lot of earthquakes going. So would you put your investments and all your gold biscuits in a place which is going to be drowned by the sea or swallowed up by the earth? No, we would go to a steadier place, steady foundation, like Switzerland. There invest our money, it is safe. So also with your mental efforts, your emotional efforts, if you are going to invest your money building a nice palatial house in Louisiana or near Georgia or Florida, I'd advise you to think twice, because that's the place where the maximum hurricanes come, the storms. What do you call them in this thing? America, we call them cyclones here. No, hurricane. So if the hurricanes are coming there, and the biggest business is the insurance business, why would I build a beautiful palace in a place that is, has the potential of storms and earthquakes and impermanence? I would go to a place and invest where there's no hurricanes. So life itself is like a hurricane, but it depends on what you have to identify with. This question is saying that I have a fear of losing myself to the impermanence of life. You have a fear because you are identifying yourself with impermanence. Your ego is impermanent, which is the cause of your fear. Life itself is impermanent. So don't identify with your physical body or emotional body or the circumstances surrounding it, which are all impermanent. Don't identify yourself with anything in relativity, whether it be a person, place or thing, because they must all ultimately change and perish. They are all subject to change and perish. To set at rest the fear of losing yourself to the impermanence of life or losing your efforts to the impermanence of life, invest in something which is everlasting and permanent, which is your divine indweller, the spirit of your soul. The answer lies within. The answer lies within.